Hello Aries, thank you for joining me for your tarot forecast for the month of February. So I am going to refer throughout this reading to someone, okay, and it's completely up to you as to whether or not you feel that that someone is you or if it's about another individual that you're dealing with, okay? You've got to use your discernment. Don't try and force anything to fit with your situation, okay? Right, so your spirit animal guidance message is the deer and gentleness, and it says this is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and others. The grace, sensitivity and gentleness of this spirit animal echo the qualities brought forth when living from the heart, okay? Now I always say this with this deck, they have used a stag, okay? I don't know if that was deliberate or a mistake on their part, but either way, the stag, you see with the antlers indicate your connection to the universe, your connection to others, your connection to your own intuition, okay? But they also represent anything that you're needing to release and let go of, okay? Because the stag will shed their antler every season in order to make room for the new growth, okay? So what is it that you're needing to shed and release in order for the new growth to happen, right? It's time for you to be more gentle and compassionate towards yourself, because when you can afford that for yourself, you're going to be able to afford the same grace for others as well, okay? Like they say, you can't pour from an empty cup, right? So that is all about self-work. Right, with that being said, Aries, I do feel that there is a little bit of stuttering that's going on with your energy. Almost as if you have a really important decision to make, but the information that you're working with at this point in time is unclear. So the message that is coming through for you with that one is to wait until you've got more information, okay? And of course, if anybody's trying to get you to make a decision on the spot, then you can quite happily tell them to GTFO, because any big decisions that you're needing to make, you need to have time to think it through, okay? Obviously don't sign anything on the spot, and of course if anyone is playing into this fear of missing out, then you can tell them to do one, okay? Right, your rune message for this month is Uruz, which is the equivalent to the five of wands in tarot. It says strength, endurance, vitality and tiredness, okay? It indicates challenges that you're currently going through and how you're going to overcome any and all adversaries, okay? You are going to come out on top. This is a matter of survival, and you going through these trials of strength, all right? But not just going through trials of strength, but actually overcoming everything that's being thrown at you, Aries. This is strength, power, courage, endurance, okay? It can also indicate that your energy levels might be a little bit low at this point in time. They're saying that you will recover, okay? Whatever happens with this, Aries, whatever this situation is about, it's vital that that you don't give up, okay? That's the ultimate message behind Uruz. Right, so let's take a look at your power crystal for the month, and we are going to clarify everything for you with the tarot, and basically all of the messages are going to start to stitch together, okay? We just got to pull the strongest energy to start off with. Right, so your healing crystal or your power crystal for this month is the topaz, and it's showing you a rough, it's like a rough, unpolished topaz there. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, topaz is the world's hardest silicon-based mineral. Its name alludes to the Sanskrit word for fire. In the Middle Ages, it was believed to cure crazy. Okay. Who needs it? Anyone burning either the midnight oil or burning the candle at both ends. Anyone who's burning bridges, or any and all of the above. Okay. There's quite a lot that's going on there. No wonder that message about low energy levels was coming through with the Uru's rune. It's because you're dealing with so much at the same time, Aries, and it is going to be hard for you to try and keep your cool, for you to try and keep a level head when there's so much that's going on. Right, where to put it, wherever the action needs to happen, when to use it, when you're aiming in the right direction but you keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. And then you've got a positive affirmation with this one that says, increase your firepower. Yeah. So they're saying with this one, with the assistance of topaz or even a quiet meditation, that can really help you to reorientate yourself, okay, so that you can refocus, all right? Okay, I'm not going to lie, Aries, there is a bit of a strange energy that's going on in your reading. It's really weird. It feels like the energy is very tired, you know. Okay, what's coming in for Aries, please? The cracked cup. Dissatisfaction with life, and that one's come out off center. Feeling dissatisfied, feeling stuck also with the yoke. Feeling tied down or frustrated, yeah. So again, all of the messages and the way the energy feels around you right now, Aries, like it's no wonder you're knackered, you know. It's no wonder you're feeling drained. It's no wonder you're being quiet at the moment. Like, this energy feels like you just cannot be bothered dealing with anyone or anything right now. It's like you just want to be left alone, you know, which is quite unusual. It's really unusual. So the yoke, now I didn't know what that was, right? So I had to go look it up. It's what they used to use in the olden days on cattle, right? So they'd have like a bull on that side and then another bull on that side, and these bits, that's where the bull's head would go through. They're kind of like metal collars, almost. See, again, sorry, Aries, I'm trying to get through your read as best I can, but I keep getting distracted by the way that this energy feels and the messages that's coming out of your reading as well. So, yeah, do you know what? You probably are going to need to take some time away from people at the moment, like for real. It's not about wallowing, okay? It's all about processing everything that you're going through, and trying to do it in a way that you're not going to end up snapping at innocent people. Do you know what I mean? Because it just feels like you're on edge at the moment, yeah? And then you're getting this dissatisfaction with life coming out, and it's coming out off center, which plays into this feeling of being stuck, tied down, backed into a corner type energy almost. Okay, what else? The mice. Discord among friends and family has come out off center. So I'll hold it in the upright position so that you can see it. Discord among friends or family. And then the skull, that one is also off center. Hidden secrets can harm you. Hidden secrets can harm you. Similar to what I saw in the Pisces read. So I don't know if you've got Pisces in your chart, if you're dealing with someone who's a Pisces. But their energy was basically someone was not being honest about their feelings and about their struggles and about their depression in that reading as well. And it was just making the situation so much worse than what it needed to be. And I'm seeing a really similar thread coming out in your read as well, Aries. Okay. I need to start clarifying this one. I think the first thing we should take a look at here for you guys is to look at that hidden secrets first and foremost. So instead of clarifying the cards from left to right, I'm going to do it from right to left instead, because I feel that this hidden secrets is really the most important message here that's coming out for you. So we need to touch on that first. What's this hidden secrets for Aries, please? What's going on here for Aries? Flipping heck. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. That's Bullies. There's a group. There's definitely a group of people. I don't know if you could pick that up. I mentioned earlier about the energy stuttering, and now I'm trying to read through your energy. I've started to stutter. I don't normally do that. Okay. So there's a group of people here. It feels like a group has gone up against you or is trying to go up against you. But the thing is, Aries, listen, if it takes an entire group of people to take you down, you've got to understand how powerful you truly are. Do you know what I mean? Can you have another card for this, please? It's people posing. It's people posing as your friends, who are keeping secrets. Can I have another card for this Five of Swords, please? I don't know what else I can say about this energy, Aries. It's really, see, it's crazy, isn't it? And look what's come out. The Devil. There's a spillover. Like literally the cards spilled over. There's a spillover that's happening with this energy. Like for real. For real, for real. It's that one in reverse. The Six of Cups reversed. I am going to take a look at these cards for you. Okay? But we're going to put them back in the deck. So we'll take a look. You've got the Six of Cups reversed. Magician, Strength, Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So here's the thing, Aries. You do have relief that's coming in for you. Like, it's not a total loss. Do you know what I mean? And I know that that's not going to be much of a comfort right now, especially for those who are currently going through this betrayal, this bullying, this gang stalking. Whatever this is that's going on here, like, it's pretty bad. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, but I'm not going to overplay anything either, okay? I just have to translate the cards and tell you what's going on with the energy that I feel that's going on around you, okay? Six of Cups reversed, that's a warning against being too nostalgic, Aries. right? So it's also a warning against emotional thinking at this point in time. It's about having boundaries that are stronger than your empathy. So you know how when we care so deeply for a specific person and they betray us and we forgive them and move on as best we can, but remain connected to that person, and then lo and behold they betray us again. That's why you're being warned against this emotional thinking and this nostalgia, and being told your boundaries need to be stronger than your empathy. The only reason why they were able to hurt us the second time was because we allowed our emotional thinking to let that person back in for a second time. Yeah? So that's what Spirit means when they're saying those boundaries of yours, you can't let emotional thinking get in the way. Like, you really genuinely can't. 6 of Cups reversed. You're being warned straight up about being overly nostalgic when it comes down to dealing with a certain person or certain people. And I'm telling you, as a group, there's a group of people here who have gone behind your back. And I'm not saying that to scare anyone, okay? If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Alright? Don't try and force anything to fit the situation. These readings are not going to be for absolutely everybody. Okay? So obviously, I don't want yous falling out with people in your lives when they're not actually doing anything, because this might not be your reading. If you know that this is your reading, there's not going to be any question in your heart that this is your reading. Okay? You've got to be smart. You've got to be responsible, the same as I need to be responsible. Okay? There is a group of people here who are in the process of isolating an Aries, of pushing them out, trying to bully an Aries out of a family, a friend group, a job, a career. It could be anything. There's an Aries here that is being pushed out of something that is important to you, Aries, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune here as well. You've got a group of people who feel directly threatened by your choice of lifestyle, your your chosen path in life, or your own soul journey. Okay? There's something that you're doing that's very, very important, and it's vital that you continue doing what you're doing. Okay? Again, for those who they know that this is their reading, you're going to know exactly what this is about, right? I'm not a psychic, I'm an intuitive. So I can't give pinpoint, accurate, detailed information. I'm not going to be able to do that. I can read the strongest overall energies. I can take a deep dive into the energies, but I'm not going to be able to give specifics of names and birth dates, and do you know what I mean? And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I can do that, because I can't. It is vital, Aries, that if you're the one, if this is your reading, it is vital that you remain as strong as you can, as level-headed as you can, and as in control, for as much as you can be in control of yourself first and foremost, because you're not going to be able to control other people, okay? You're not going to be able to control the way that others necessarily seeing you at this point in time, because bearing in mind, there's a group of them that's doing this. So, I hate to say it, you're being told, look, you're going to have to let them get on with it, Okay, and you're going to have to focus on doing what it is that you're doing. All right, and try and mitigate as much damage as possible by not losing your temper, by not losing your shit, basically. Okay. Right, so let's put these cards back in the deck. And I'll do it all on camera as well, so that you can see. Every single one of these cards is going back in the deck in completely random places in the deck as well, okay? I don't cheat anything with these reads. It is what it is. Whatever messages are supposed to come out, they do come out. There's, you know, I can't stand those readers that sit and hand pull the cards before they've even turned on the camera, you know, because it's like they could have set that up. Or even worse, don't show the cards at all. The devil that's come out with these secrets that can harm you, these hidden secrets. These hidden secrets, these are things that are being kept from you rather than the other way around, okay? Because, again, there is this group of people here. And, again, like I've already said, look, Aries, if it takes an entire group to try and take you down or take you out, then you've got to understand how powerful you actually are. Okay, can you tell us more about I was going to say the devil, and the Wheel of Fortune comes out. Wow. Yeah. You've got chances in life here. Like, either you're currently on this path right now of having certain chances in life that these people are not ever going to get, and that's what's made you a target. Or this could mean that you've got good karma and good fortune that's coming to you, so you're going to have to let these people go. Do you remember the question with the antlers? What is it that you're needing to release, surrender, or let go of? It's a group of people. That's the answer. It's a group of people that you're needing to let go of because they're 100% untrustworthy. Doesn't matter how long you have known these people for. Right? You could have known them for very many years. When all is said and done, they're going behind your back. You know that they're going behind your back. You're going to have to surrender them. You're going to have to let them go. Okay? This is an energy of expansion. This card tells you now is your moment. Now is your time. And if you allow these people to hold you back any longer, you might well end up missing out on even more chances in life, okay? Wheel of Fortune. This is a very decisive moment for you right now. This is all about making the right choice. Sticking to the right side of the tracks, as it were, you know? Not being seduced by this group of people into believing that you're this, that, and the next, you know? What's this mice? Discord among friends and family. Four of Wands. That's the card of stability, security, milestones. Huh. Ain't that some shit? You're reaching important milestones in life. Can you have another card for the Four of Wands? For Aries, please. Not all who smile in your face are friends. This is Four of Wands. I'm trying to be patient with this energy, Aries, because I want to get as much information out of this for you as I possibly can. Okay, yeah, the Hermit. The Hermit. Introspection could be isolation also. Six of Wands, there's your success. There's your accolades. Someone doesn't like that you're getting a lot of attention. And the world. End of a cycle. End of an era. End of an era of you dealing with individuals who are going to smile in your face and then turn around and backstab you. This depressing cycle is coming to a rapid end, Aries. You will be very pleased to hear. Okay. This cycle of you not knowing who you can or cannot trust. This cycle of, well, who said what to who started it? All of these questions that you're asking yourself, all of this sense that you're trying to make out of why the hell did these people do this to you? You're closing out that cycle. It now no longer matters why they did it. It now no longer matters who started it. Okay, what matters now is you. What matters now is what you're going to do about it, and how you're going to make your life as successful as possible in spite of this entire group trying to take you down or take you out. Okay? That's what matters. What matters now is what you do right now for your own future, for your own health, and for your own sanity. Okay? What's this Hermit, please? Because I'm getting that that's like a man on the inside type energy. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a man on the inside or a woman on the inside. Someone very close. The Tower reversed and the Fool reversed. This was very, very reckless of this person and of this group. They've been reckless or they're about to do something reckless. And guess what? Because of that recklessness, they're going to get caught. They're going to get caught. As far as zodiac signs go, you could literally be dealing with anyone, okay? Because even though you've only got like 6 tarot cards out here for the main spread, you've got so many of the zodiac signs. Because your world, that's all of the 4 fixed signs plus Capricorn. Because it's Saturn, it's ruled by Saturn, so it belongs to Capricorn as well. So you got Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Yeah, you've also got Virgo. That's a lot, you know. So just in case anyone's wondering, well, what are the zodiacs? If it helps, there you go. They've been very reckless. They've been very foolish. And here's the thing as well, Aries, see with the Tower in the reversed position, you're actually dodging a bullet here. You're averting disaster. You're getting your ass out of Dodge right in the nick of time. Now, I don't know specifically what that actually means, but that's the message that I'm passing on to you. Okay? There's kind of like a divine intervention here that's going on, almost. The less you have to do with this group, Aries, the better off you're going to be. I can promise you that. Honestly, I can promise you that. Whoever this group is, whoever these people are, they're not your people. They're not for you. They're not on your side. And you got some kind of weird divine intervention that's going on. That's helping you to get out of Dodge. You're being heavily protected here, Aries. But you got to help yourself out too. Okay? Because there's only so much protection that can be offered to you if you're not taking steps to protect yourself and to use your own discernment. Then, you know, it doesn't matter how much help the universe sends you. If you're not going to put in the effort to protect yourself as well, then it's all just going to be for nothing. Do you know what I mean? What's this yoke? So it's no wonder that you're feeling tired, drained, exhausted, stuck, backed into a corner, frustrated and dissatisfied, depressed. Like, it's no wonder. Because you're dealing with a whole bunch of assholes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat, do you know what I mean? What's this yoke? Thank you. Yeah, 2 of Swords. There's that decision. A difficult decision that you're faced with, where you're going to have to take your time to consider everything before you make your choice, before you make your decision, before you take action. 2 of Swords. Feeling stuck. At an impasse. And that ties in with that dissatisfaction with life as well. So at the bottom of that deck, I knew something was up with your energy, Aries. I knew it. It was the strangest thing because I had to sit here. I was drinking my cup of tea, and it's like between every read I have to have a break, okay? Because that's just the way that I do things. I don't like to jump from one read to the next, like on a factory line or some shit, okay? I like to take some space in between each read, so that I can really sit in the energy and feel out what's going on. And I'm like, it's the strangest thing, because I feel like I have to build myself up to do Aries reading. Do you know what I mean? I've never had that with your read before, Aries, ever. I've had that with some of the other signs in the past, of course, but I've never had it with your reads. You know, it's like you have to build yourself up to go do something that involves these people. It's like you absolutely dread seeing these people. You've got to take a couple of hours to build yourself up to it before you can face them. You know? And if this is a situation that is going on within a workplace, then your Sunday spooks are going to be at an all-time high. You know? Yeah, 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There it is. They're trying to push you out. We've already seen the 5 of Pentacles in that additional spillover of cards that you had. It was one of the cards there, wasn't it? 5 of Pentacles. I don't like it because it feels like you're being singled out here for something, Aries, and I genuinely, it gives me the creeps. It really does. What's under there? The Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins, that is long-term energy. It's someone who's really self-assured. It's someone who's strong. It's someone who's got a really good head on their shoulders, you know. It's someone who takes pride in themselves, takes pride in their work. Right? Someone who's focused on growth. Someone who's focused on their own success. It's definitely not someone who is a petty gossip. It's certainly not someone who would ever partake in any kind of petty gossip. No, because the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles is more focused on their own life, on their own abundance. You know, they're more focused on what's going on in their own home rather than within someone else's. Yeah? It's very, very grounded, nurturing, realistic. It's someone who's realistic. I feel that could be you, Aries. That's the energy that you're needing to get back into and stay in, if possible. Okay, let's get you a healing message. I can only apologize that reading came out the way it did, Aries, but again, I can't sit here and make something up that's not even remotely connected to the messages that Spirit's wanting to give. Okay, I can't do that. Interesting. You've got 3 healing messages. Whoa. The hunter and the blade with the moon. The hunter and the blade, they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand with each other. Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's get you the full 3 healing messages because it's quite important. Number 27 for the hunter. It's strange how they came out in the exact order, because the hunter needs their blade. Okay. The invitation. Yeah, let's go for the full thing. The essence. Before the dawn of agriculture, we hunted in the forest to feed our kin. The hunter never takes more than what the village needs to survive. Okay? So a good hunter will only ever take what it is that they need. A good hunter is not greedy. Okay? A good hunter is never wasteful as well. And also, a good hunter will always give thanks and bless what they have used or what they have taken. Okay? They will always give thanks to that animal giving up its life so that the hunter and the village can survive. They're always grateful. Okay? So that's what they're saying there. He is the master tracker who knows which path to follow to find success. The invitation is for you to rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest that you're in order to reach your destination. You need to follow the tracks left by Spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others. It's really, really important, as they will not lead you true. Instead, become the map maker, to find your internal compass and use all of your senses, including your common sense. The medicine. Do not settle for roadkill. It could be poison. Be careful that you do not become the prey of your desires and fantasies. Remember to not want more than what you need, so you are not guided by unbridled ambition. It is okay to come home empty-handed. Okay? So a message about gratitude, a message about not following the crowd, which seems ridiculous to say in an Aries reading because you don't tend to follow the crowd anyway, but that just really drives home the message about how this group of people, the group that's trying to bully you, push you out and isolate you, you know what? You don't need them. Like, you really, really don't. For real. Right, number 6 is the dagger, or the blade. Okay, the essence. The blade represents sharpness of the mind, body and spirit. Pointing upwards, it summons the power of heaven. When aimed down to the ground, it anchors the power of the heavens on earth. The blade can be a healing tool or a weapon, so wield it wisely, and it will transmit power, bestow initiations, cut energetic cords from the past, or sever toxic relationships. If you use it with anger, it will stab, slash, and kill. So don't ever use that energy with anger, but it's to be used with love, okay? So when you're cutting energetic cords from these toxic-ass people, do it out of self-love rather than from a place of anger, okay? You're entitled to your anger. Everyone's entitled to their anger, but what you don't do is you don't take action on it, or you don't act out on it, okay? You use it as a fuel rather than a tool, basically. You're invited to draw your blade and use it, so it's a metaphor, okay? It is not auspicious to hesitate, to waste time in idle talk, or to hide from the inevitable. Heaven and earth are aligned to support you in claiming your power, so take decisive action, overcome your fear of hurting others, unsheath the blade and use it wisely. So basically, someone's afraid to put up boundaries with this toxic group because they're afraid to hurt someone else's feelings. Okay, so you're going to have to reconcile that guilt that you might feel, Aries, when it comes down to needing to stand up for yourself. Okay, a lot of people do, like empathic people, they genuinely do feel rotten when they have to stand up for themselves. They feel so guilty. So you're going to have to reconcile that guilt within you, Aries, in order for you to put up those healthy boundaries between yourself and this group, okay? The medicine. It is time to put down the sword and place it back in its scabbard. Do not offer your blade in service to toxic emotions. There we go. You'll be faced with an even more disagreeable future with the people or the situations that you're attempting to banish. Put the blade to rest until your inner fire has mellowed. Then use your blade with impeccable intention to cut energetic cords that are tying you to the drama at hand. Set yourself free. Yeah. Be wise, be sensible, and strike true. Okay. Number 37. So this one is the moon. Okay. Right. So there's nothing useful about the essence for that particular card, okay? The only useful bit, because you've got to be careful with some of these decks, because some of these decks can really waste your time by going into what the moon is. Like, we know what the moon is. We don't need like half a book to tell us what the moon is. So I'll take it from halfway down, which is where the useful information is, okay? The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of the waters on Earth, and this same power in turn affects human feelings and emotions and mirrors their rising from or hiding back into the unconscious. So it's a reminder that basically we can be affected by the pull of the moon because we are like made mostly of water. Maybe some moon healing might be beneficial for you. Okay. The invitation. The moon spends equal time in the dark as it does in the light of the sun, and now it comes to you to remind you of this balance. Have you been too focused on external achievements, productivity, or social engagements? Or have you been spending too much time hidden from the outer world, not wanting to interact or show your face? Meditate on the significance of the moon cycle and let it gently guide you out of your bottomless depths. Head back to the world of the outer expression and connection with others, and let it help you make time for yourself, your feelings, and your essential human and spiritual needs. Yeah. So take time to reflect, contemplate, and then regroup. Okay? Right, let's take a look at your shitty decks. We'll see if we can uplift this energy before we close this out. What else? For Aries, please. Thank you. Loads of cards again, Aries. Yeah, you're after an extended read, aren't you? Right, if life gives you shit, make fertilizer and use it to help you grow. Yeah. Shit's a very important fertilizer. It's a very powerful fertilizer. The most powerful fertilizer, in fact. So it just goes to show, doesn't it? Always keep shit moving by not giving a shit what other people think of you. Do what you do for you, always. It is important to take breaks from all of the shitty people in your life, because if you don't, you might end up with a clogged artery and shits for brains. Yeah. That's kind of like saying, be glad that you're not one of these shitty people, you know. And isn't it weird as well how people like that always find each other? Yeah. It's the strangest thing. So that's why they're not your people. That's why. Because you're not like them. And they know it. And that's why they're doing what they're doing to you, because they know that you're not like them. And that's something that you should celebrate, actually. Someday you'll forget all of the hurt, the many reasons why you cried, and all the shitty people who have done you wrong. You will realize that the secret to living freely is not revenge, but by letting things go and allowing things to unfold in their own way and their own time. How appropriate were every single one of their cards for your reading. It's crazy. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. I can only apologize again that it wasn't one of these, happy-go-lucky readings, but you know what? Life doesn't always work that way anyway, so it is what it is, right? But yeah, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did like it and you're wanting to see more. My website for personal readings, if you feel that you're needing one, is phoenixkeiatarot.com. My Patreon page has got all of the free bonus content over there as well. And of course, my links to everything that I've just mentioned, you're going to find in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.